I had to accept that I couldn't change my outer size, but I saw that I could change my inner size. For about the first 35 years of my life, when I'd go to bed, I'd make a wish. Actually, it was a secret wish that in the morning, I'd wake up like Tom Hanks in that movie Big, sprouted to almost 6 feet tall overnight. Back then, I believed my only hope for happiness was getting big on the outside. But then one day, it dawned on me that it's not our outer size, nor our outer situation that determines real success and happiness in life. It's our inner size, our inner situation, our thoughts, attitudes, beliefs, and connection to spirit. Now, our inner size is that part of us that is unseen but all important, like the roots of a tree. We can't see them, but we know the deeper they grow, the bigger the storm it can weather. And like that, the bigger we are on the inside, the more capable, confident, resilient, and loving we become. And that, my friends, is what being an incredible leader is all about. And that is exactly what walking tall is all about.
Peggy O'Neill is an unstoppable advocate for positive living. Having extracted invaluable gifts from her life's difficulties, Peggy now helps others raise awareness and maximize their potential, creating greater success in their personal and professional lives.
I wonder if anybody here has ever noticed that size matters. As a little person, I notice it quite often, as I live in a world that's not my size, doesn't fit me. For example, physically I'm challenged every time I go to wash my hands, flick on a light switch, get a plate out of the cupboard, walk my 40-pound dog Keisha, lift a suitcase, mingle with a standing crowd, shop for groceries, and prepare a meal. There are lots and lots of inconveniences for a little person, and I'd like to let the people at Disneyland know that in fact it's not a small, small world after all.
Coming from the field of psychotherapy, Peggy works as an inspirational speaker, diversity trainer, author, and life coach. She's a featured speaker in the new self-help movie, The Opus, a sequel to The Secret. Her work focuses on empowering adults, teens, and kids to become more resilient, resourceful, respectful, and responsible.
Inner smallness can actually have a devastating effect on us. Its impact in our life is huge. In a world of work, it can cripple us. It can make us feel scared. It can keep us from sharing our great ideas. It can keep us from saying what we really need to say, or asking for what we need to ask, or just really being present and contributing. I know that I'm not just a body and a personality, that there's something much, much deeper and greater and actually magnificent inside of me, something extraordinary. And the more that I live from that place, the more that I'm able to see inside of other people that they're extraordinary, that they're awesome, that they're amazing. And the more and more I live from that place, the more I see that each moment of my life is amazing and magnificent. That is the gift that's come out of my challenge.
In all my years in business, I've seldom ever heard a speaker with the power and light behind Peggy's eyes. She touches everyone who hears her. Peggy will change your life. I've seen tons of America's top speakers, and your recent presentation clearly matched and exceeded those speakers with your combination of style, humor, and real-life experience. Peggy's personal life challenges provide audience members with genuine motivation to examine their limiting thoughts and beliefs, either real or imagined. They're also prompted to consider how their communication style may support or hinder their ability to get along with others, to sell, to manage, or to lead. The result is a breakthrough mindset, transformed thinking, and the capacity to choose more purposeful, beneficial thoughts, words, and actions.
Let's say we want a raise. Let's say we want a better situation in our workplace. And we go and we throw fire at somebody. How likely is it that they're going to give us what we want? If somebody's offensive to me and I'm offensive back, it just doubles the fire, right? It just doubles the destruction. So when we're really big on the inside, when someone's rude to us, what we ideally want to do is to contain our reactivity, to want to strike back, to have empathy for them, and to address what's going on underneath, which is that they're not getting their needs met. And how do you connect with them around their needs? Language, and using language, is a craft that every person must study and work at and become better at.
You know, that's something I got out of the seminar today, to be aware of, you know, how I treat the people around me, and really ask questions and really ask more, and to dig deep and see, maybe I could find the inner diamond. I think that's going to make me a better manager, and to find that individually in everyone.
Peggy's topics include overcoming challenges, personal empowerment, celebrating diversity, and communication skills. Peggy's the author of Walking Tall, empowering readers to break free from whatever holds them back and create the life they really want, and Little Squarehead, an award-winning children's picture book about celebrating one's uniqueness.
Okay, can you stand up and say it really loud? Here I am. Over you, in the back, on the far side. Oh, she can't see me. Duh.
With her candid humor, insight, and poignant personal stories, Peggy leads individuals and organizations to work better, to get along better, and to progress together towards success and prosperity.
I have to say that life is incredible. Every day I wake up and I'm like, oh my God, I get another chance to go out and experience bliss and connection and love and helping people and all these great things.
You don't think your enthusiasm has anything to do with it, right?
I believe challenges help people become bigger, better people. And if we look at the challenge and say, how is this challenge helping me to become a bigger, better person, then we can actually grow from it and learn from it and become a more empowered, more resourceful person, and then move into the world that way.
Having heard countless speeches, I've never been moved more than when listening to Ms. O'Neill. We've had several of the nation's top speakers, and your delivery and message for this audience surpasses them all.
September 1999, the Clarion Hotel, Boulder, Colorado. I was getting ready to give my first all-day seminar to a Fortune 100 company, and I was very nervous, and just a moment before I was going to be introduced, I noticed that I had to use the ladies' room. So I dashed down the very long corridor into the ladies' lounge, and just as I was getting ready to bolt back to the meeting room, there was a problem. The handle on the bathroom door was so high, I could just graze the bottom of it. And the door was so heavy, every time I managed to budge it open, it'd slip out of my hand. And try as I might, I was trapped in that bathroom and late for my program. Now, I'll let you guys in on a little secret. I've been late a lot in my life. My critical voice saw this as a perfect opportunity to pounce on me. You'll be late again, you irresponsible dweeb. Now, clearly, criticism was not what I needed right then. Stop, I said with command. And there was some silence, some space to seek a solution. What to do? I looked around the room for something to hoist me up, but there wasn't a stool, a wastebasket, a chair, nothing. I started banging on the door and shouting for help, and after a few minutes, a nice person came by and set me free. I dashed down that hallway, hopped up on stage, and began my day-long talk on disabilities, sharing what had just happened. We all had a big chuckle, and it was actually a perfect start for the day. Silencing that critical voice allowed me to seek a solution, clear the obstacle at hand, and meet my next experience with both confidence and a smile. Silencing that critical voice allowed me to hop up on that stage, walking tall. So here we go. We're going to do it together. 1, 2, 3. Stop. One more time, a little bit louder. Stop. All right. You guys are experts. Silence your critical voice and take your first giant step in walking tall. No matter what our limitation, it could be that we are 3.5 feet tall like myself, it could be that we have a mental disability, it could be that one of our children died, it could be that we don't have as much money in the bank as we want to, it could be that we are fearful, that we had trauma. No matter what the limitation is, if we have inner bigness, we can do whatever we want.
More optimistic, more resourceful, more respectful, and more skillful in relationships and resolving conflicts. These are words that describe how audience members walk away from Peggy's programs. If you want real change, timely transformation, and significantly increased profits, invest in Peggy for your upcoming conference or meeting.
No matter how tall you stand, no matter what cards you may have been dealt in your life, each and every one of you can dream big dreams, do incredible things, and be powerful and compassionate leaders. You all can walk tall. So go and be big inside, huge, gigantic, and always walk